EFF blocking its members and supporters from intimidating and threatening Clicks employees and customers, as well as inciting violence against the company's commercial operations. The High Court in Johannesburg made the ruling following yesterday's acts of vandalism at Clicks stores. The EFF says it intends to peacefully protest inside Clicks stores should they open their doors to the public. EFF members are protesting nationwide over a controversial online hair advert which depicted black women's hair as dry and damaged. Clicks has since removed the image and issued an apology. Well, the South African Human Rights Commission is requesting an urgent meeting with Clicks. This comes after the retailer posted that advert classifying black women's hair as frizzy and dull, while white women's hair was labeled as normal. Andre Gaum from the South African Human Rights Commission joins me now live. Andre, very good morning to you.
Good morning. And good morning to the viewers.
Good to have you on the program. Many South Africans, Andre, feel that this ad is deeply insensitive and offensive. What's the human rights position on this?
Yes, the Commission has noted with concern the advertisement that was placed by Clicks. We have registered an own initiative investigation, and we wrote a letter to Clicks, as well as Unilever, Pty Limited and Cresema, who was apparently responsible for the advertisement, requesting a meeting to explain themselves. We have noted the apology from the CEO from Clicks, but the Commission wants to understand the measures taken by Clicks to guard against such adverts in future, and also other accountability and sensitivity measures the company intends to take going forward.
Right.
We need to have a look at its internal policies and so on.
When will you be meeting with Clicks to get to the bottom of this? Because it's important, I guess, to identify at which stage of the process of getting this advert online that the failure occurred.
Our Gauteng office is investigating the matter and wrote the letter that went off to Clicks yesterday, so we are awaiting a response. Obviously, we requested that this meeting takes place as soon as possible. We intend to most probably deal with the matter in a similar way that we dealt with the H&M matter, where H&M then committed itself to review its internal policies and procedures to get in place an anti-racism policy as well. And as far as its internal training and also sensitivity training is concerned, they have made huge strides as far as that is concerned. So we hope to follow a similar trajectory. At the same time, also, whilst we fully support the right to protest, we also indicated yesterday already and want to stress again that protest action need to be done in a manner that is peacefully and unarmed. And therefore, we are concerned about some of the protests that led to violence with regard to certain Clicks stores and the like, and want to call on all South Africans not to take the law into their own hands, but to allow to deal with this matter, and we will indeed make sure that there is appropriate redress that comes out of our investigation.
So the Human Rights Commission is in favor of this latest order that was handed down by the court with regards to the EFF and the, intimidating and threatening the employees of Clicks working at its shops or any of its operations, interdicting them from doing so. Are you in support of that order? Andre, you still with us?
Yes, well, we didn't have insight into...
Go ahead.
Yes, we didn't have insight in the court papers, in Clicks' court papers and so on, and we don't want to interfere as far as that matter is concerned. The court has pronounced itself, and obviously we need to respect court orders. But clearly, what we can say very clearly is that when you exercise the right to protest, but at the same time you don't do it in a peaceful and unarmed manner, that is not protected by our Constitution. It has to be peacefully, and it has to be unarmed.
Right. You know, many people are reading a lot of things into this advert, and some would say that this ad, I guess, perpetuates a bias that black is inferior. You know, these images, as I said at the top, it's caused a lot of hurt among many people here in South Africa. Talk to us about what should be done with regards to corporate culture in general. What sort of policies should be put in place in the workplace in order to avoid insensitive and discriminatory advertising?
I think businesses need to make sure that they have anti-racist policies in place, that they make sure as far as the internal training is concerned, that sensitivity training makes a part thereof and is an integral part thereof. So this should also be a wake-up call for all businesses, all corporates and the like, to make sure that they do internal reflection, because it is simply unacceptable that we still have these kinds of insensitivities with regard to pertinent human rights issues, such as equality and so forth.
Andre Gam from the South African Human Rights Commission. Thank you very much indeed. Be well, sir.